Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Capricorn for September 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, spirit guides, give me one card for Capricorn. But mostly this is timeless. It's supposed to find you when you need it. Let's see what's... Ooh, I love the card. This is Joy Mouse. Inspiration. The spirit guides want you to follow your inspiration or to be inspired with something more. It's like, I feel like you're supposed to jump into that water of emotional fulfillment, whatever is presented in front of you, and trust it. Inspiration. This is what you meant to have. This is what you meant to follow, which is beautiful, because very often when we are in difficult time, when we are experiencing something difficult, it's the easiest and the really working tactic is to refocus yourself. How to refocus yourself? Through finding something which inspires you, something which drives you, fulfills you. Change the focus. And we have goblins as well, because you're surrounded by people who doesn't have a good intentions towards you. Oh, I'm so sorry. And 5, changes are very much needed. Changing the environment and changing people, changing something in your life. And this is like the hint from the universe. Follow your inspiration. Find your inspiration into something else. Hobby. Something which makes you happy. And do leave alone. Do leave behind the people who doesn't care if you're happy or not. Who taking this out from you. It's, I think in the process of healing, when we are the most important in the process of healing, when we need a healing, when we feel depressed, when we feel drained from our energy, the most important is to realize who suck our energy from us. Yes, who are vampires surrounding us, energetical vampires, and it's important to at least know it. This is the biggest challenge, is to find out. And another step is to be brave enough to cut the cords with those people, events, jobs, etc. And the spirit guides are telling you your inspiration, whatever you are driven towards, can help a lot. This is the reading for you, and then whoever you're dealing with, you want to swap the roles if you resonate with other side more. Let's see what's heavy on your mind. I'm sorry, but this was with me as well. I have been surrounded with narcissistic people all my life, yes? Parents, sister, partners. And, for example, tarot helped me to see who is dragging me through the mud, to see who is causing me a lot of troubles, a lot of problems and depressions. And since I cut the cards and I found the people with the same similarities, with the same mindset, having a good intentions towards me, my life totally has changed. Like, my life is a haven right now. Truly, in your life, yes. In your head, we have the World, Capricorn and Aquarius energy, and Queen of Cups. You're closing the cycle of giving for free your love. This is in your mind. You realizing that you've been giving either to wrong people. This is like unconditional love. This is intuition as well. Intuition is telling you to close some kind of cycle, or this is as well closing the cycle of the behavior, your behavior, to give for free to people who does not deserve it or who doesn't have a good intention towards you. You want to redirect that energy which they just sucked out from you towards yourself and reuse it for your advantage. Sorry for the noise. It's my neighbors using water. Unfortunately, the house is like that, quite noisy. What's in the mind of the person you're dealing with? We have King of Pentacles. The most stable king in the whole deck, but in their mind it's mostly money. Are they think that they meant to be stable, they meant to have money, they hermit, in the hermit mode. Virgo energy, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, or this is Virgo. And they seeking, going within, they are trying to understand how to secure their position, what to do to make this situation to work. And I'm not sure if this, I feel like it might be related to money, because maybe they're losing money right at the moment, and then trying to understand and find out why. Or they're seeking the help in terms of being grounded, being stable, being self-sufficient, because they don't understanding why the situation is changing in their life. And it might be because they separated with you, or you are separating your energy from them, and you're not supporting them anymore because you feel like you're drained, like you feel like that person doesn't reciprocate any energy or money or whatsoever, and it's only you ending up giving, and they don't, it looks like that person doesn't even understand that they are a taker. They're taking, and right now, through the situation which taking place, like you trying to separate yourself from that, energetically at least, from that person, they seeking the answers. Why suddenly they are not feeling grounded the same way as they used to. They're not even understanding that this is your absence. Maybe not fully you're absent from their life, but energetically it looks like you're closing some kind of cycles in your life. Okay, what's happening in the cycle, the closing the cycle doesn't mean that you are separating on somebody or splitting up. Maybe you did already, or you are planning, but this might be as well you changing your approach, you changing you used to give them money, but you're not giving them either, you're not giving them anymore or less, yes, at the minute. Let's see what's happening in your life currently. What's happening? We have Two of Pentacles. You're juggling. What are you juggling? Two of Pentacles, and not being happy with this. Look at the face of this tree. Juggling in your life. Because I feel strongly like you are not knowing if this is good or not. And this card definitely wanted to come out. Nine of Pentacles. You're juggling because something takes time. You're juggling because you don't know if I feel like you might be feeling like you're dependent on that person, and it's not necessarily true. You're not understanding that they depends on you. This happens quite often, especially with in the relationship, when the woman thinks they need a man to support them, but in fact it's completely opposite. And neither the man or woman knows that the dynamic of money, the money flow, is completely opposite. The man is dependent on the woman. I'm not saying it's the situation here, but here you are juggling about some kind of decision, either to cut them off or stay in the toxic or this unpleasant situation, because you think that you won't be able to support yourself, you won't be able to sustain yourself, like you need money from somewhere, or it will take you time to build something for yourself and ground your energy. Because you're juggling, because there is time involved, that you don't want to postpone something, or you don't want to experience some, or you're juggling because you don't want to go and chase another partner, because it will take time before you will be able. I hear as well that for some of you, you want to have a children. If you want to have a children, then you don't want to. You're juggling with the decision, for example, about splitting, because you know that you would need few years to get another partner to commit to the point that you will agree together to have children. And for this reason, there is some kind of, you're not picking up the situation, you're not making a decision because the right one, you think you can juggle it, you think you can make it work, because there is time involved, because there is something which you want to have, and you cannot if you abandon the situation. And this is not true, because when I was in a similar situation, when I decided to have a child, then I knew that we won't be long together, because there was many issues. But I wanted a child, and it's why I settled down. I settled down with that person, yes, with that guy. And but there was many red flags already, and I think I struggle with this at the moment too much. At the moment, nice that I have a child, definitely, but I have a lot of problems because we already divorced, yes, and I have a lot of problems because, for example, I have to share right now the child. I didn't consider this I was making a decision if to have the child with that person, and literally it would be I think my life would be much easier if I went and I found somebody who I truly can trust, yes, instead of just wanting to have a child. Okay, I hope you understand me, because it's not they asked me to say it, but it's nothing which I'm proud of, and nothing I don't struggle to talk about. Yeah. Okay, what's happening in day life, whoever you're dealing with? We have 5 of Swords, mind games, stabbing backs. Why? What about this? Trying to win by any cost, even if they have to walk over your dead body? Why? What's happening with that 5 of Swords? Why they want to win by any cost? Because they stuck in their head. They stuck in their head about something, maybe about the situation, and they are playing many games at the moment with you, or maybe somebody else, or they not seeing that it's them who is causing the most damage here. It's them who is playing games here. Because very often we are living in a denial, we're not seeing our mistakes, and we are projecting whatever energy we're feeling energetically, we're projecting on others to kind of justify what we're doing. Because our brain is not able to accept or see that it's us causing the evilish things. It's what I feel here. They stuck in their head and they can't stop doing what they're doing, and they feel like they have to protect themselves, and it's why they're playing games here. Protect themselves from you. Maybe they're feeling intimidated by you because you are strong soul and strong energy. And they don't want to, them submitting to you, them doing what you're asking for. It's like they're thinking that they will be defeated. They're not saying that you are trying just to build a beautiful life with them. They're seeing this as they are trying to defeat them. You are trying to put them on their knees, which is horrible. But very often people have like that. What's the advice from the spirit guides? It's 6 of Cups and Knight of Cups. The spirit guides are telling you to make a offer of love. We have a Knight again, about something about the past, from the past. What this is? One more card. Let's see. They make the offer or accept the offer from the past. Consider the offer from the past. I'm not sure if this is about that person, but it looks like a soulmate. It might be from your past life, or it might be from your past, like already somebody you have forgotten about. The spirit guides are telling you to accept the offer of love from the past. 7 of Cups. Open your... This is 7 of Cups as well, which means the options. Options. It's like the spirit guides are telling you that you have many options. Even if you're not looking for love right now, if you are not exposing yourself outside there, they're gonna to send you some kind of options from your past, which you used to have, who can offer you love if you only set your mind to it. If you only allow yourself to believe that this is the option, that somebody from the past who you knew or you used to have a connection with might come and rescue you, or might come and commit. But you have to set your mind for this option, because I think the universe delivers. No, we are creators of our life, of our reality, but it's like a game, yes? And you have to set your mind for certain level in the game, or certain scene. And if you don't like somebody who you are surrounded with, goblins, at the minute, that you have to set 100% boundaries and set your mind that you don't want to, and you don't want to align with it. But if you want something from the past, if you're thinking about something from the past, then you have to open yourself for that option. You have to allow your mind to realize that you have that option. Accept that you can experience it, that you're ready for it. It's like in the game. We are in the huge matrix, yes. But what we don't realize, it's us who are creating scenery, who is creating avatars who surrounds us. It's us who are making choices in terms of how we play, who we play with. As long as we subconsciously accepting the options which we're creating. I don't know if you understand, but this is how we can co-create, manipulate the option. Okay, what's the spirit guides are trying to teach that person? What the spirit guides trying to teach that person? And obviously you can ask spirit guides for help, definitely. Okay, let's see. Whoever you're dealing with, they have Magician. Okay, and 7 of Wands, protecting. Magician, which is Gemini and Virgo energy, and 7 of Wands. They need to protect, because I feel like that person doesn't realize that you've been a light in their life. That person doesn't realize that they could have trusted you. They don't realize that you wouldn't ever harm them. And this is why if you deciding to kind of don't deal with that person anymore and abandon them, they don't realize that they have to protect their own manifestation energy, because they will be hunted, they will be exposed to those goblins who you protected them from when you've been together, and they don't realize that you've been their light, you've been their protection, and now they have to learn how to protect their resources. This is the card of resources as well, having all. But by losing you, they don't have those walls which protected them, and they have to learn how to protect their own energy, because they might be taking advantage of the people who they didn't help you to fight with when they've been with you. And this only way they can learn how difficult job they ask you to do for them, and they have to learn how to protect the loved ones. What happened between two of you soon? It might be that soon something will come to fruition, or soon forgiving. Soon somebody will forgive another person. Okay, then it means that there is something to forgive for. Okay, what do you think about that person? What are you thinking about that person? What do you think about that person? And dreams, that person is a dreamer. That person doesn't live in a reality. That person doesn't manifest what they're supposed to. They are only dreamers. They never deliver. They only promise, and they never keep the promises, bring them to fruition. And what they think about you, that you hurt. Either that you hurting or you hurting them. But I feel strongly like they think that they hurt you, that you cannot forgive. Yes, but soon forgiveness needs to be given. For the person who was hurt here to be able to manifest new in their life. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.